If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Heartbreaking news now at 10 o'clock. We're learning disturbing new details about an ongoing Amber Alert involving a missing 2-day-old infant. The child's father is behind bars facing 2 counts of first-degree murder. Action News 5's Bria Bolden joins us live now with what she's learned late tonight. Bria.
Well, Joe, Memphis police are still looking for the body of 2-day-old infant Kennedy Hoyle. Now, in the past 20 minutes, we've learned some disturbing details about this tragedy. Now, we have learned that Kennedy's father admitted to Memphis police that he lured Kennedy's mother to an area where he then shot her in the head. Brandon Isabel then told police that he took 2-day-old Kennedy to he took her to the Mississippi riverfront and put her in the water. Now, Brandon Isabel is behind bars tonight at 201 Poplar, and he is facing several charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder. Now, I caught up with Danielle and Kennedy's family tonight, and they told us that they are saddened by this tragedy and they miss them dearly and want the man accused of their deaths to be held accountable.
You can cry so much that tears don't even come down your eyes anymore. I ain't slept since 11. No, I haven't slept.
It's been 24 hours after April Campbell's daughter was killed and granddaughter disappeared.
Danielle, she missed by everybody. Like I say, young folks make mistakes. But that wasn't a mistake. There wasn't a reason to kill my daughter.
27-year-old Danielle Hoyle was found shot to death near her car in Whitehaven around 11:15 Tuesday night. Police soon realized her newborn daughter wasn't with her. The search lasted all day Wednesday and into the night on Mud Island for 2-day-old Kennedy Hoyle.
I just wish I could just hold my grandbaby. I just want to tell them, I love them. I miss them.
After 6 p.m. Wednesday, police arrested Kennedy Hoyle's father, Brandon Isabel, on 2 counts of first-degree murder, murder in the perpetration of aggravated kidnapping, especially aggravated kidnapping, and tampering and fabricating evidence. This is what Campbell had to say about the man accused of killing her daughter and grandchild.
I want him to suffer like he made my baby suffer. I want him to hurt. I don't want it to be easy for him. I want him to suffer. He needs to suffer. Why would you hurt a baby?
Meanwhile, Memphis police say they will continue the search for Kennedy Hoyle's remains. The family also says they are appreciative of all the support they have received today. Reporting live in downtown Memphis, Bria Bolden, Action News 5.
I just had to see the monster who did this to them. It's saying they didn't have to hurt my baby. He didn't have to hurt them. We got most of her funeral arrangements together. I'm just waiting to go pay them. We gonna have a candlelight.
Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, according to reports, right, they are saying the motive for this double murder, this double homicide, was that Brandon did not want to have a baby by Danielle. And the reason why Brandon didn't want to have a baby by Danielle is because Brandon already had a woman. You see, Danielle was Brandon's side piece, right? Now, having unprotected sex, Danielle ended up pregnant. And according to reports, Brandon was texting her saying, hey, look, let's get rid of our mistake. Have an abortion. I'm not ready to be a dad. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to have a baby by you. But Danielle had other things in her mind and she wanted to keep the baby. She didn't want to abort her baby, even though she understood that Brandon had a woman and that she was his side piece. Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, we educating ourselves. We learning, right? And for all you women, who are side pieces to somebody that have a woman, a at-home woman, or a main woman as we call it, look, these are some of the dangers that you face. Because for you side piece women, you got to understand something. The only reason why you a side piece is because this man get to get free sex from you. He don't want a future with you. He don't want to have a baby with you. He don't even want to be seen with you. You are what they are calling now my sneaky link. You see? Discreet. That means that, listen, you are not valuable enough to be in the public with this man or with this woman. We're going to do both sides, right? Everybody, I'm his sneaky link. You want to be proud? Hey, yeah, I'm her sneaky link. You want to be proud for somebody to sneak you around? How? I mean, where's your value at? You comfortable playing the background while you know this man has a woman that he loves, or this woman has a man that she loves, and she only or he only using you for your body. And you comfortable with that. Where's your value? Where's your integrity? Instead of being somebody's sneaky link or side piece, find a woman that will love you that way, or find a man that will love you that way. You ain't got to be snuck around. You ain't got to be discreet. You ain't got to hide and do everything in the shadows and sneak and all that. You ain't got to do that. When you get your own man or your own woman, you can be in the public. This person can publicly love you, appreciate you, be loyal to you, and respect you publicly. Wouldn't that be better? But no, people want to sneak around nowadays. And these are the consequences for sneaking around. Now look, we can go all the way back in history. When a woman finds another woman messing with her husband or her main man, look, it's going to be problems. When a man find a man that's messing with his wife or his main woman, it's going to be problems. People die all the time this way. So for the sneaky links out there, ask yourself, is sneaking around for 5-10 minutes of pleasure worth your life? Come on, look, we got to think big. Look, you got to think. Is it worth your life? Listen, I can guarantee you, the sister Danielle, rest in peace to that sister, in a million years, if we would have came and said, hey, look, you're dealing with this man, he gonna kill you because he don't want to have that baby. She would have said, that boy ain't gonna kill nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing like that. People don't believe this type of stuff. And when it's happening, it's too late. When it's happening, they got to be thinking in their mind, damn, like, you really shooting me? You really trying to kill me behind this? Yes. Because it might not be that serious to you. But to the person that's sneaking around with you, they dead serious. They sneaking for a reason. You see? They creeping around for a reason. You feel me? They trying to hide you. They don't want to be in the public with you. They trying to keep their main woman or their main man and keep you in the shadows. Okay? So when you want to pop your head up, no, you can't do that. You can't ruin what I got going on over here with my main woman or my main man. You can't do that. That can cost you your life. And this is what we are witnessing right now. Rest in peace to that sister Danielle. Rest in peace to her daughter. The baby was 2 years old. They are saying that after, constantly telling Danielle that he didn't want the baby, and her constantly telling him, I'm keeping the baby, once she actually had it, that Danielle was really finna just expose the whole thing. Because now she got the baby. Now in Danielle's mind, she probably thinking like, hey, look, I got this man trapped. Look, we hypothetically speaking, I got his baby now. I can come out in the public and say, hey, look, this your baby. And I can have a piece of him, and his other woman can have a piece of him, but he always gonna be involved with me because I got his baby. She don't. You see? But as she possibly was thinking like that, not understanding the seriousness of what's going on, this man is telling her, look, I don't want to have no baby. So now, by her believing that, okay, I got him now, he gonna be with me, no. This man is constantly telling you he don't want that. And he proven that he was willing to kill to keep everything a secret. You see? Because he wasn't murdering them to get caught. He was murdering them to quiet down, to keep everything a secret. That was the purpose of the murder. You see? So no, look, ladies, men, stop being people's sneaky links. Your life is at risk being a sneaky link. And understand something. If a person don't want to be with you publicly, you done downgraded. Yeah, no, you done downgraded. You think, okay, I'm doing something. I'm sneaking around on my husband. I'm sneaking around on my wife, my main woman, my main man. I'm sneaking around. But you sneaking around for nothing. That lowers your value. The person that you sneaking around with don't respect you. This person is looking at you like, man, you got a husband at the crib and you over here with me giving me the best sloppy toppy in the world? You could never be my woman. I can't trust you. You see? And for the women, you running around here, for the men, you running around here sneaking off on your wife or your main woman for this woman right here, giving her the best sloppy toppy in the world. She's looking at you like, man, I can't trust you. We could never be in a real relationship because I see what you doing to your wife or your main woman. You cheating on somebody that you supposed to love. No, you don't get no respect. Look, I always say like this, and this is real. Any man that I call a friend, that he my guy, you know what I'm saying? If he has a wife or a main woman and he's cheating on her, hey, I done lost respect for him. I done lost respect for you, dog. I really can't trust you like that. Because here it is, this is a woman that you lay down with every night, that you be intimate with, that you are in love with, that got your children, that y'all live up under the same roof. You are vulnerable to her. You sleep next to her. And you betraying her? No, I don't stand a chance. All that, man, you my guy, you my nigga. No. I do not stand a chance. If you would betray your family, your household like that, I don't stand a chance. So if I ever had a homie like that and he cheating on his wife or something like that, hey man, your points done went down with me, dog. I can't respect you. No, I gotta look at you sideways, man. Hell no. You see, we ain't kids no more. We grown men and women. We ain't children. Ain't no bros before hoes and all that old type of stuff. No, hell no. My woman come before you. My wife comes before you. You my partner, we cool and all that. But listen, I'm not putting my life on the line for you. No. Her, yeah, she got my kids. Man, come on. No, listen, y'all, look, man, listen. If you still putting your brothers, your homies before your woman, hey, man, you lost it, bruh. You lost it. No, and I'm talking about a good woman. I'm not talking about them bad women or a good man. I'm not talking about them bad men. So if you women, if y'all putting y'all home girls and friends and stuff like that before y'all husband or y'all main man, hey, look, you done lost it. It don't go like that. This is the person that you are glued to. Don't nobody come before them. No, nobody. I said nobody. Yeah, so you know what that means. Family them too. Nobody. Why though, hood educated? They're my cousins. That's my mama. That's my daddy. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because when you conjoin, when you do a marriage tie with somebody, you are starting your own family. You understand? You are starting your own family. And you got to govern that with your life. You got to govern that with your loyalty, your respect. Because that's yours. That's your family. Your family come before everybody. The only person that is above your family is the universal creator himself. Other than that, hey, look, man, y'all just around. I love y'all. Yeah, don't get it twisted. But if you think I'm finna put y'all before my family, nah, y'all gonna be, I'm talking about y'all gonna be hurt then. Y'all feelings are gonna be hurt. Y'all gonna be like, damn, for real? Yeah, for real, bro. My family come before all that. You see, because I'm establishing my tribe now. You feel me? Now, this ain't to say that, look, I don't love my family, I don't love my friends and stuff like that and all that. No, this ain't saying none of that. I love them. But when it comes to something serious and I got to make a decision of my family, oh, they coming first. Hey, family first. God above all, but family first. Understand that. Grown folks talking. Now, in this situation here, this boy done laid up here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let him tell y'all. Check it out.
Did you put it in the water or did you toss it into the water? You tossed her into the water. Did she float away or did she sink? So wait a minute real quick. Did she come out of that seat? So you threw her in the water. Huh? You threw her in the water. So you don't know where she or the seat went, do you? How far into the water did you throw her? It didn't go as far as it went.
Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, like I say, it's one thing to kill a baby, right? But it's another thing to kill your baby. Damn. How cold can you be to throw your baby in a river? To throw your child, this is your flesh and blood, in a river like a piece of trash. I'm talking about dirt bag I'm talking about of the world. You gotta be lower than low. Dirt bag of the world. And so that just shows you the seriousness of how he wanted to keep the secret. Okay? And the cold-blooded part about everything, he wanted to go sex on Danielle, unprotectedly, then go home to his main woman. But then when Danielle get pregnant, now he want to kill her, kill the baby, set her up, hey, come over here, shoot her to death, take the baby, and then, throw the baby in the river. Just so that he can keep his secret. Listen. Everybody that got a sneaky link, and this sneaky link that you dealing with got a main woman or a husband or a main man or a wife or whatever, look, your life is in danger. Because people want to keep you a secret. And so you entertain in your mind, I think I love him now, man. I think I love him, man. I'm finna go on here. Listen. You get your life changed over dealing like that. You get killed dealing like that. And so this boy right here, I'm talking about so cold and callous that he can throw his 2-year-old child in the river. Come on, y'all. Come on now. That right there that's pathetic. That's just the worst of the worst. And you talk about a low down dirty dog. Yeah, Brandon, you's a low down dirty dog. What my homeboy Willie D call him mutts. Yeah, he's a old mutt. Yeah, he's a low down dirty. Now, the good thing out of this whole fucked up situation, excuse my language, the good thing about this is that they just sentenced this boy to 147 years. Yeah, yes indeed. 147. That boy ain't never finna see life again out here in this world. That boy finna die in the penitentiary. Yes, and he deserved to die in a penitentiary. He done took 2 lives all because he wanted to keep a secret. Check it out.
And their 2-day-old baby, Kennedy, is sentenced. A jury gave Brandon Isabel life in prison this afternoon with the possibility of parole. WREG's Raven Copeland, who's been covering this trial from the beginning more than a week ago, brings us inside its conclusion.
We, the jury, unanimously agree that the defendant shall be sentenced to imprisonment for life.
Wednesday, 12 jurors sentenced Brandon Isabel to life with the possibility of parole for the murder of his newborn baby, Kennedy Howe. During the trial, the prosecution showed Isabel's police interrogation video where he confessed to shooting Danielle 5 times and throwing their 2-day-old baby in the Mississippi River. Ahead of his sentencing, the prosecution and defense presented arguments to the jury.
Does the crime of murdering your own 2-day-old daughter by throwing her in the cold, dark, muddy Wolf River on February night warrant the sentence of life without parole? If not, what does?
He's been in jail. While in jail, he's taken opportunities to better himself, taking classes that they offer there.
The prosecution then called Danielle's mother, April Campbell, to the stand, and she talked about how the loss of her daughter and granddaughter has affected her.
It's been a long 3.5, almost 4 years. I miss my grandbaby. You know, that was my number 7. She was 7 for me. And she could just take it just like whatever.
A criminal defense private investigator then took the stand for the defense, testifying about Isabel's life prior to the murders.
He received the Purple Passion Award from FedEx. It's a certificate of excellence. He also received Employee of the Year for 2020, as well as a outstanding performance during the fiscal year of 2020 memorandum to the office.
After nearly 3 hours of deliberations, the jury decided to sentence Isabel to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 51 years instead of life without parole. He received an automatic life sentence for Danielle's murder. November 12th, a judge will sentence Isabel for the aggravated child abuse and especially aggravated kidnapping charges he was found guilty of. Reporting from 201 Poplar, for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel 3.
Well, as you heard the news, they were saying that he got life with parole, which was an error, and they corrected it. They said, correction, WREG previously said Isabel received 1 life sentence plus 45 years. Instead, Isabel received 2 life sentences to be served consecutively, plus 45 years. We apologize for the error. Isabel was found guilty by a jury following a nearly 2-week trial back in September. He was found guilty on all 5 counts listed below. Count 1, first-degree murder of Daniel Hoyle, guilty. Count 2, first-degree murder of Kennedy Hoyle, guilty. Count 3, aggravated child neglect, guilty. Count 4, aggravated child abuse, guilty. Count 5, especially aggravated kidnapping, guilty. Judge Carolyn Addison ordered Brandon Isabel homicide sentences for both victims, 51 years for the murder of Daniel Hoyle and 51 years for the murder of Kennedy Hoyle, to run consecutively, totaling 102 years. Judge Addison also ruled to add 45 years to his life sentences and said the addition of 45 years represented 1 year for every hour baby Kennedy was alive. This means that Isabel will serve a total of 147 years. Cold-blooded demonstration. I'm talking about ice cold. And look, here in Memphis, usually when guys go to the penitentiary for killing a baby, look, they don't get no respect. You don't kill a baby. They get beat on, they get extorted. I'm talking about they whole life, they whole time being there be a living hell. Now, I don't know how they do it down there in Memphis, but you know, when I was doing my time up here in Minnesota, baby killers, look, they gonna be getting extorted the whole time. I'm talking about dog walked, treated bad. I'm talking about, look, can't even come out they cell, you know, just straight dog them. Because even in criminal codes, I mean, I'm talking about there is protocol and there's things that you just don't do. And killing a baby is one of those. So yeah, he gonna have a worse. I'm talking about his time gonna be super hard. They might even turn him out. He might even be like this, you know what I'm saying, in a little while down there in Memphis. Cause I know they ain't playing no games down there. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here to the hood educated residents and the guests. Look, man, if you in a relationship with somebody and you feel that you have to go outside the relationship to get some validation or to, you know, entertain your sexual desires and stuff like that, before you do something like that, instead of betraying somebody, why don't you just end the relationship? Stop trying to have your cake and eat it too, because you hurting people when you do that. Okay? And not only that, you putting your life on the line when you do that. Don't do that, because look, you got men out here, man, that would kill you for betraying them. You got men out here that believe in their mind that you are the best thing that ever happened to them, right? They doing everything human possibly to make you happy, providing for you, bills, buying you things. They thinking they the best thing in the world that ever happened to you, only to come and find out that you got a sneaky link. You see? You done snatched everything from this man. I'm talking about you done tore him up in here, up in there. You see? And a lot of people can't handle that type of stress. A lot of people, when they hurt, they like to hurt people. So all that sneaky link stuff that people be doing, look, you putting your life at risk. And all you guys that are participating in the sneaky link, you putting your life at risk. Because we see it all the time. What happened? And the man killed her boyfriend. The man killed her side piece. And the man killed his wife. Then he killed himself. Then he killed the kids. All this old type of stuff. You see, you got to start thinking like that when you decide to say, you know what, man, I know she got a dude. I know she got a husband. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, I just want to test it out. And, you know, I like it a little bit. I want to keep going. Your life at risk. And for you women, you know, your life at risk. And for you men, your life at risk. Either way that it goes, if you playing with people's emotions, you can die. And if not die, you can be shot, you can be scarred, you can be stabbed, you can be beat. You can't play with people's emotions like that. Instead of playing with somebody's emotions, just leave. Go ahead, just leave. And I'm going to tell you something. When you got somebody that love you, that is in love with you, and you leave that because of you having some funny emotions and you need your sexual desires played with, you going to go over there and you going to find out that the grass is not greener. Because this person right here that you sneaking with is only dealing with you, 10, 20 minutes at a time, an hour and stuff like that at a time. They not with you for the rest of your life. They not with you for hours upon hours and stuff like that. And you are not with them for hours upon hours. So you really don't know what this person is like. All you know is, I like sneaking with them. I like freaking with them. I like making that love lotion with them. That's all you know. But then you go over there and you try to live with them. You say, damn, man, she kind of nasty, bro. Oh, hell no, I don't like that. Damn, this man, he want to fart all night long. The man snoring and stuff like that. Feet stink. Damn, damn, I don't like that. Bathroom dirty and all that. You see? So, yeah, no, don't be thinking that, yeah, I like this and the grass is greener on the other side. No, you get a rude awakening. You get a rude awakening. But, for those of you who think like that, I want you to go over there and get that rude awakening. Because the person that you betraying, the person that you sneaking and creaking on, hey, listen, once you let them go, they gonna blossom. And you gonna be sitting back mad as hell watching them with they new woman or they new man like, damn, I had him. I had her. And I tricked it off for this dirt bag, nothing ass. You gonna be mad at yourself. And you gonna be trying to get back. Please take me back. I made a mistake and all that. They gonna say, nah, I'm happy right now. I got a woman that really loves me. I got a man that really loves me. You hurt my heart too bad. You hurt my mentality too bad. I can't deal with you. And you need to be blessed that a person will even let you go like that. Because like I said, listen, we're in a different era and time now. People are killing people over their emotions right now. People die all the time over their emotions. Now, not only that though, in dealing with people, I'm talking about men and women, you need to do a background check. Yeah, you need to do a background check. I'm talking about just like a job. Hold on, I like you, you like me. Hold on, let me look at your background and let me see, if you got any domestics, anything like that. You like beating on women and kidnapping women, or beating on men, kidnapping men. Like, you got to do your homework nowadays. You can't just see somebody and say, damn, she fine, I want to love her for life. Damn, he handsome, I want to love him for life. No, you can't do that now. You got to go dig and see what the history is of a person. Then you can say, hey, you know what? Hey, I think I can roll with this. But again, put some value on yourself. For all you sneaky links out there, because I know I got some of y'all in the audience. For all y'all sneaky links, put some value on yourself. Have some integrity about yourself. And get somebody that loves you for you. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.